A Fox News alert, United Kingdom police raiding the home of a 25-year-old suspected terrorist accused of stabbing three, including a police officer, while shrieking Allahu Akbar on New Year's Eve. And our next guest warns when it comes to lone wolf terror attacks in the United Kingdom, there is no end in sight. Aaron Cohn is served in Israel's Special Ops Counterterrorism Unit and now manufactures terror readiness products for law enforcement. As you can see, he joins us right now from L.A. Aaron, what do you make of this? Apparently, the guy yelled Allahu Akbar as he was put into the back of a police van after the stabbing, and long live the caliphate.
Well, the first thing that comes to my mind is that he was unapologetic. He went to a specific place, Steve, to do a specific thing for a specific reason. This wasn't a hate crime. This wasn't a dare that that someone bet him to do. This is somebody who deeply is in belief of the caliphate as it's related to ISIS, and it's very reminiscent of the Westminster attack that happened last March in 2017, when a gentleman by the name of Khalid Masool ended up driving a car into a group of 40 or 50 pedestrians and then ended up stabbing a police officer to death. So, you know, it's more of the same thing over and over again. There's a commitment with these lone wolves that's creating a pattern here, which is the lone wolf epidemic is very closely knit across Europe, and to me that's concerning.
Right. Police could not confirm whether or not he had been previously flagged to them, so it's not known if he was a known wolf or a lone wolf. I'm sure we're going to find that out shortly. But, Aaron, you just mentioned it's a problem across Europe. It happens with some regularity. What is going on over there?
Well, Steve, it's a good question. I think what we have here is the epitome of a failed immigration policy. I don't know how else to put this other than the fact that if you let 1 million non-conforming immigrants into your country and grant them citizenship, and they're so diametrically opposed to the way you live, to the values that you believe in, and have absolutely zero background capability to be able to vet these immigrants and what they were up to in these prior countries such as Syria, Iraq, Iran, and I'm talking about some of the nastier pockets in the world involving terrorism against the United States. You let them in a failed attempt to bring them over these borders, and then what you're going to have is you're going to have these pockets of sympathizers growing and spreading their tentacles like nomads across Europe, and that's what I think we're looking at, is a failed immigration policy. It
does sound as if he had been in the country for about 19 years, so we don't know his circumstances exactly. Aaron Cohn joined us today from L.A. Aaron, Happy New Year. Thank you very much for joining us.
Happy New Year, guys.